Hello. It's great to see you here again. If you're new, welcome. To make the most of this content, I suggest you get into a relaxed position and start visualizing this powerful energy being materialized in your life as the knowledge is being transmitted. As you do this, bridges and connections will be made in your mental and spiritual psyche. If needed, listen while meditating and practice this exercise more than once throughout the week until you notice changes in your vibrational pattern and how things unfold for you. Afterward, let us know what has been changing and the progress you're achieving. Let's get into the video. Connect with the energy of prosperity. Have you ever stopped to think that money goes far beyond coins and bills? That it is, in fact, a form of energy that impacts our emotions, choices, and even our spirituality? Whether you're someone looking for more financial stability or seeking to understand how to align your finances with your life purpose, this video is for you. Here, we will explore together how money flows, how your beliefs shape your relationship with it, and how to use it as a tool to attract abundance and create a positive impact in the world. Throughout this journey, you will learn how to overcome financial blockages, cultivate resilience, and use money to build a meaningful legacy. Stay with us until the end to discover transformative practices, deep reflections, and simple actions that can change your financial and spiritual life. Prepare to unlock the flow of prosperity and align your finances with what truly matters. Let's start this journey together. The energetic origin of money. The meaning of money beyond the material. Money, at its essence, transcends the material. Its etymology takes us to the Latin word currere, which means to flow or run, a clear analogy to a river that connects banks, transporting life and resources. Thus, money is more than an object. It is a continuous flow, carrying energies of exchange, collaboration, and accomplishment. When the flow is harmonious, it brings prosperity, but when interrupted, it can lead to stagnation and scarcity. The concept of flow invites us to think of money as part of a larger system, where everything is interconnected. Just like water irrigates fields, money has the potential to nurture lives and communities. However, when accumulated selfishly, it becomes like water held in a reservoir, unable to fulfill its purpose of connection and transformation. Money in the historical context. Ancient civilizations understood that money, more than a medium of exchange, was a powerful symbol of energy, values, and spiritual and social alliances. Let's explore specific examples that reveal this deep connection between money, spirituality, and the energetic vision of work. Mesopotamia. Coins as alliances and religion. In Mesopotamia, one of the first civilizations to introduce forms of currency, money was more than just an object of exchange. It had sacred significance. Coins were often associated with pacts and alliances. For example, the use of precious metals such as silver and gold in transactions was connected to deities who protected the agreements. Temples functioned as primitive banks, symbolizing that money was also an offering to the gods, linking the act of exchanging resources to a spiritual and social commitment. The work and wealth generated were seen as a way to honor the deities, who would ensure balance and prosperity to the community. Egypt. Gold as a divine reflection. In ancient Egypt, gold was considered the flesh of the gods, not only for its rarity, but because its shine was associated with the life-giving light of the sun, represented by the god Ra. The pharaohs, regarded as intermediaries between humans and gods, used gold as a symbol of their divine authority. The workers who built the pyramids, for example, were not slaves, but were paid in grains, beer, and other essential resources, which were tangible forms of energy to sustain life. Payment was a recognition of the spiritual importance of human labor, considered part of a sacred cycle of balance and harmony. Ancient Greece. Money and the virtue of economy. The Greeks, particularly through philosophers like Aristotle, reflected deeply on the nature of money. In his work Politics, Aristotle distinguishes between economy, the just and natural management of resources for the common good, and crematistics, the endless pursuit of wealth for the sole pleasure of accumulation. For him, money should circulate to promote virtue and societal well-being. The Greeks also saw work as an energetic exchange, and the concept of just measure permeated their transactions. Plato, in turn, linked the ethical use of money to the construction of a just and orderly society, where resources were distributed to sustain collective progress. Ancient Rome, coin as a symbol of power and loyalty. The Romans transformed the minting of coins into a tool of power and communication. Each coin bore the likeness of the emperor, not only as a mark of authority, but as a reminder that the prosperity of the empire was directly tied to the loyalty of its citizens. The Temple of Juno Moneta in Rome, where coins were minted, reinforces the connection between money and spirituality. The word coin comes from moneta, an epithet of the goddess Juno, who protected the financial integrity of the empire. Thus, for the Romans, money was an extension of their devotion to the empire and the gods. The spiritual value of work in the biblical tradition. The Bible also offers numerous examples of the spiritual value of work and money. The book of Proverbs is filled with teachings on the importance of managing resources with wisdom and diligence. For example, the sluggard desires and gets nothing, but the desires of the diligent are fully satisfied. Proverbs 13 verse 4. Work was seen as a way to honor God and participate in His creation. In Genesis, God entrusted Adam with the care of the Garden of Eden, a task that symbolized both responsibility and connection to the divine. In the New Testament, Jesus uses money in His parables to teach spiritual lessons. The parable of the talents, Matthew 25 verses 14 to 30, highlights the importance of using the resources given by God productively and responsibly, emphasizing that money is energy to be moved to create value, not buried or selfishly hoarded. Great leaders and energetic work. Spiritual leaders and visionaries throughout history have understood the connection between work, money, and spiritual energy. Saint Francis of Assisi, he renounced all riches to live a simple life, believing that true value lay in generosity and connection with others. His vision was that money should serve the purpose of collective good and never the ego. Mahatma Gandhi, although rejecting materialism, Gandhi understood that financial resources had the power to transform lives. He used donations and funds to support social movements that promoted equality and freedom. Martin Luther King Jr. King recognized the transformative energy of money in funding just causes. He saw joint effort and generosity as tools to create social and spiritual impact. Conclusion: money as a reflection of divine energy. Money has always been more than just a coin. In different cultures and eras, it has been understood as a flow of energy, a symbol of alliances, and a reflection of human and divine effort. When we view money from this perspective, we understand that its true power lies in its movement and the purpose we give it. Just as ancient civilizations taught us, money is an extension of our intentions and values. It connects, transforms, and reflects who we are. When we use money with consciousness, aligned with ethics and spirituality, it becomes a tool to harmonize the world around us. Money is a form of energy, money and emotions. Money is not just a physical resource or a means of exchange. It carries with it a powerful emotional energy, shaping our experiences and our state of mind. For many, it represents security and freedom, while for others, it can bring anxiety and fear. The way we perceive and handle money directly reflects our relationship with it, influencing our financial behavior and emotional well-being. In the modern world, emotions tied to money often oscillate between extremes. A sense of scarcity can lead to stress and constant worry, while abundance, without purpose, can create superficiality or emotional emptiness. Recognizing money as a form of emotional energy allows us to examine it with greater awareness, identifying how it affects our inner balance. The dynamics of energetic flow. Just like electricity or water, money needs to flow to maintain its vitality. It moves between people, communities, and systems, fulfilling its role as a catalyst for exchange and transformation. When this energy is blocked, whether by excessive accumulation or uncontrolled spending, the impact is felt not only financially but also emotionally and spiritually. Great economists and thinkers, such as John Maynard Keynes, argued that the circulation of money is essential for economic growth and collective prosperity. However, this idea transcends the material. In Taoist philosophy, for example, flow is a universal law. When money is treated as part of this flow, it contributes to harmony, while stagnation or waste creates imbalances. Practical examples and spiritual reflection. The Hindu point of view. In India, the goddess Lakshmi is associated with prosperity and wealth. She symbolizes the flow of money energy, representing abundance that must be cultivated with wisdom. When Lakshmi is revered, the spiritual practice teaches that wealth should be shared and never selfishly hoarded. Buddhism and financial detachment. While Buddhism emphasizes detachment, it also recognizes that money can be used as a positive energy, as long as it is guided by compassion and generosity. A notable example was Siddhartha Gautama, who renounced material wealth to seek spiritual balance, showing that money only has value when aligned with a higher purpose. The gospel and generous flow. The Bible also highlights the positive flow of money in various passages, such as in Luke 6 verse 38. Give, and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over will be poured into your lap. This idea reflects the principle of reciprocity, where money that flows with generous intention returns in an expanded form, creating a cycle of prosperity. The spiritual role of money. Money as a tool for transformation. Throughout history, money has been used not only to meet material needs, but also as a vehicle for social and spiritual transformation. Great visionaries and institutions have dedicated financial resources to promote justice, equity, and progress. Money, when aligned with spiritual values, becomes a channel for creating a positive impact in the world. Historical examples of positive financial impact. Mother Teresa of Calcutta. Despite living simply, Mother Teresa managed to mobilize significant donations and financial resources to help the most needy. Her work demonstrates that money, when guided by love and compassion, can be a powerful agent of change. Andrew Carnegie. The American magnate used his fortune to build public libraries and fund educational projects, believing that true wealth lies in giving back to society. These examples reveal that money, when used with conscious intention, transcends the material and becomes an expression of spiritual purpose. Money and purpose. The true value of money lies in how it is used to reflect our values and goals. Aligning our finances with our principles is, in itself, a spiritual practice. For example, when we prioritize investments in health, education, and sustainability, we are giving money a role that goes beyond the individual and impacts the collective. In Islam, the concept of zakat, mandatory charity, demonstrates this view. A fixed percentage of wealth is allocated to the most needy, creating a cycle of solidarity and shared prosperity. This reinforces the idea that money has a greater purpose, acting as an energy that connects individuals and promotes overall well-being. The role of money in Christianity. In Christianity, money is often associated with spiritual responsibility. The parable of the Good Samaritan, Luke 10 verses 25 to 37. For example, shows a man using his financial resources to care for an injured stranger, teaching that the value of money lies in its ability to promote kindness and compassion. Other biblical passages, such as Matthew 6 verse 21, remind us, "For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also." This statement invites reflection. Are we using our resources to build something lasting and meaningful, or only to satisfy immediate desires? Tools for attracting prosperity. To cultivate financial abundance, it is necessary to align thoughts, emotions, and actions. Some practices can help create a positive connection with money. Visualization. Visualize your goals as already achieved. Imagine living the life you desire, surrounded by the abundance you seek. This practice strengthens a positive emotional connection, turning dreams into concrete motivations. Affirmations. Affirmations are powerful tools for reprogramming the subconscious mind. Repeating phrases like, "I attract prosperity with ease," or "money flows freely to me," helps replace limiting beliefs with constructive thoughts. Gratitude. Gratitude shifts our focus from what is lacking to what we already have. It creates a positive, energetic cycle where we recognize the blessings in our lives, thereby attracting more prosperity. Practical exercise. Before sleeping, list 3 things you are grateful for in relation to your finances. It could be something small, like a bill paid, or something larger, like a job opportunity. The alliance between energy and action. Conscious planning. Thinking positively is essential, but it is not enough. True prosperity requires a combination of positive mindset and practical action. Planning consciously how to earn, save, and invest is a fundamental step in creating financial stability and growth. Budgeting. A clear budget is the foundation of any financial planning. It allows you to see where your money is going and where it can be better utilized. Savings. Financial reserves are not just a sign of discipline, but also a resource that offers peace of mind and security in times of uncertainty. Investment. Investing is an act of faith in the future. It transforms money into a tool for growth, allowing financial energy to continue flowing and multiplying. Spiritual reflection. In the Bible, the parable of the talents, Matthew 25 verses 14 to 30, teaches us that we are responsible for managing our resources wisely and productively. The message is clear. Financial planning is not only a practical practice, but also a spiritual act of gratitude and responsibility. Decision-making based on values. Successful financial decisions begin with clarity of purpose. Asking yourself, how does this choice reflect who I am, helps align financial actions with our principles and goals. Practical examples. Buy from companies that promote sustainability. Prioritize investments that benefit the community. Spend consciously, avoiding impulsive purchases that add no value. Making financial decisions based on values creates an impact not only on personal life, but also on society. By aligning money with our ideals, we create a deeper connection between our resources and our purpose. The impact of generosity. Money is an agent of connection. Generosity has a transformative effect, both for the giver and the receiver. When we use money to help others, we participate in an energetic flow that strengthens human bonds and promotes collective well-being. Historical example. Andrew Carnegie, one of the wealthiest magnates in history, dedicated much of his fortune to building libraries and educational institutions, changing lives. He believed that he who dies rich dies disgraced. Domino effect. Generosity creates a continuous cycle. The financial help received by someone may inspire them to help others in the future, expanding the positive chain impact. Spiritual reflection. Jesus said in Luke 6 verse 38, "Give, and it will be given to you. A good measure, pressed down, shaken together, and running over will be poured into your lap." This verse illustrates how generosity connects us to the divine flow of abundance. returning to us in unexpected forms. The return of generosity. Generosity activates the universal law of reciprocity. What we give, whether money, time, or compassion, returns to us multiplied. This dynamic is not limited to material aspects. It also applies to spiritual and emotional growth. Philosophical example. In Aristotle's Ethics, the concept of eudaimonia, a full and happy life, is directly linked to acts of kindness and generosity. For him, money should be used to nurture virtues and create shared happiness. Simple generosity practices. Support causes that resonate with your values. Set aside a portion of your budget for regular donations. Offer help to someone in need, even with small gestures. Impact of generosity on energy flow. When we share resources with positive intention, we help keep money in motion, contributing to a flow of prosperity that benefits everyone. This practice connects us to something greater, promoting a sense of unity and interdependence. The harmony of abundance. Cultivating financial abundance begins with a positive mindset, supported by conscious actions aligned with values. Generosity, as part of this cycle, amplifies the impact of money, turning it into a force of connection and collective well-being. When we see money not just as a resource, but as a fluid energy reflecting our intentions and values, we begin to build a more balanced and prosperous life. Whether through planning, gratitude, or generosity, each financial act can be a step toward a more harmonious and abundant world for all. Overcoming energy barriers. Identifying financial blocks. Limiting beliefs about money act as invisible barriers that restrict our ability to experience abundance. These beliefs often stem from past experiences, family or cultural messages, and internalized thought patterns. Phrases like, "money is the root of all evil," or "rich people are greedy," generate negative associations, creating a cycle of scarcity that perpetuates itself in the subconscious mind. Origins of blocks. Family influence. Growing up hearing, "money doesn't grow on trees," or "we're poor but honest," can lead to a subconscious association of wealth with dishonesty. Financial trauma. Experiences like significant debt, financial losses, or instability can create deeply rooted fears about money. Culture and society. Narratives that glorify scarcity, such as noble suffering, make many accept lack as inevitable. Historical example. The Greek philosopher Epictetus, a key figure in Stoicism, argued that it is not external things that limit us, but the beliefs we have about them. This idea is fundamental to overcoming financial blocks. By changing our perception, we transform our realities. How to identify limiting beliefs. Reflect on the phrases you often heard about money in childhood. Observe your emotional reactions to financial situations, such as spending or investing. Write down automatic negative thoughts related to money and analyze their origin. Replacing limiting beliefs. To transform these barriers, it's necessary to reprogram the mind with positive beliefs. Replace "I'll never have enough" with "I deserve abundance." Replace "money is hard to earn" with "money flows easily to me when I align with my values." Financial healing practice. Use daily affirmations to reinforce positive thoughts. Meditate on your relationship with money, visualizing it as an ally rather than an enemy. Seek therapeutic support or financial coaching to address deeper blocks. Practicing resilience. Financial challenges are an inevitable part of life, but how we face them makes all the difference. Resilience is the ability to recover and learn from these difficulties, transforming obstacles into stepping stones for growth. The importance of a resilient mindset. Financial resilience doesn't just mean surviving crises, but using them as opportunities for self-awareness and innovation. Seeing a difficulty as a lesson gives us tools to overcome future adversities with greater confidence. Historical example. During the Great Depression in the 1930s, many entrepreneurs innovated amid the crisis, creating solutions that thrived in the long run. The story of Henry Ford, who faced several bankruptcies before founding his iconic automobile company, demonstrates that resilience is the key to turning failures into success. Practices to cultivate financial resilience. Realistic acceptance. Acknowledge the situation without self-blame. Avoiding or denying financial problems only increases stress. Strategic planning. Review your budget, adjust spending, and prioritize to create stability during difficult times. Growth mindset. See challenges as an opportunity to learn new skills, such as financial management or investing. Support connections. Surround yourself with people who offer encouragement and practical ideas. A mentor or support network can make all the difference. Philosophical reflection. Seneca, another great Stoic, said, "Difficulty strengthens the mind, just as work strengthens the body." Applying this logic to financial life, challenges should not be seen as punishments, but as exercises that develop the resilience necessary to attract and maintain prosperity. The relationship between resilience and financial energy. Resilience is also deeply connected to the flow of financial energy. When we face difficulties with courage and an open mind, we create an energetic space for solutions and new opportunities to enter our lives. Spiritual example. In the Bible, Job is often cited as an example of resilience. Despite losing everything, he maintained his faith, and his patience was rewarded with an even greater restoration of his prosperity. This narrative teaches us that emotional and spiritual strength during crises can pave the way for future abundance. Transforming blocks into bridges. Identifying and overcoming financial barriers requires courage and intention. Recognizing limiting beliefs and replacing them with thoughts of abundance is the first step in unlocking the energetic flow of money. Moreover, cultivating resilience in the face of adversity makes us stronger and more confident, allowing challenges to become opportunities for growth. By aligning your mindset, emotions, and actions, you can not only overcome financial blocks but also create a solid foundation for a prosperous and abundant future. Reflect, share, and act. Before we move on to the next chapter, let's pause for reflection and practical action. We want you to get the most out of this content, connecting it to your life and your intentions. Reflection questions. What limiting beliefs about money do you recognize in your life? What small actions can you take today to overcome financial blocks? How would you like your relationship with money to impact the world around you? Share with us. Leave your answers or insights in the comments. By sharing, you're not only committing to your own transformation, but also inspiring others to reflect on their financial journey. Quick challenge. Take 5 minutes today to write a positive affirmation about money and repeat it throughout the day. For example, I release all limiting beliefs and allow money to flow freely into my life. Then, come back here and let us know how you felt doing this practice. Get ready. In the next chapter, we will explore how to align your financial prosperity with your spirituality, creating a lasting and meaningful impact on the world. Don't miss this opportunity to transform your view on money and legacy. Like, share, and continue with us. The connection between spirituality and prosperity. The role of intention. Money, as a form of energy, is not just a neutral resource. It responds to the intention with which it is moved. When we approach money with clarity and purpose, it transforms into a powerful tool to manifest our values and create positive impact. Conscious intentions can direct financial flow to align with our deepest goals, promoting prosperity not only for us, but also for those around us. Philosophical example. In Hinduism, the concept of dharma, living according to purpose and truth, is deeply connected to how we use our resources. Using money to promote justice, education, or to help the needy is seen as aligning material intentions with spiritual principles. The importance of positive intention. Strengthening values. Use money in a way that reflects your values. For example, supporting social causes, investing in sustainability, or helping those in need connects your spiritual purpose with financial energy. Avoiding fear or greed. Negative intentions, such as fear of losing money or obsession with accumulating wealth, block the flow of energy, creating stagnation. Instead, it's essential to practice trust and gratitude. Promoting connection. Money moved by conscious intentions creates a cycle of positive energy, connecting you with others who share your ideals and promoting collective well-being. Spiritual example. In the Bible, Jesus taught about the importance of intention in Luke 12, verse 34. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. This verse reminds us that money reflects our priorities and values, and the intention with which we use it shapes our impact on the world. Intentional practice. Before spending or investing, ask yourself, is this aligned with my values and goals? Set financial goals that transcend the material, such as contributing to education, health, or the well-being of your community. Creating a legacy of abundance. When we use money for higher causes, we create an impact that goes beyond our individual existence. A legacy of abundance is not just material. It inspires future generations to live with purpose and generosity. This legacy transcends accumulated goods, becoming a force of transformation in the world. Historical and modern examples. Andrew Carnegie, the American magnate, donated nearly all of his fortune to build libraries, schools, and research centers, leaving a legacy of access to knowledge and empowerment. Bill and Melinda Gates. Through their foundation, they dedicated billions to eradicating diseases, promoting education, and creating sustainable solutions. Their work demonstrates how money can be used to solve global problems. The role of spiritual legacy. Leaving a legacy of abundance is a spiritual practice that connects your life to a greater purpose. This impact doesn't need to be on a grand scale. Small acts of generosity and contribution also create waves of transformation. Legacy creation practice. Planning. Define how you want to use your resources to create a lasting impact. This might include regular donations, establishing a foundation, or supporting a specific cause. Teaching. Share your financial values with the next generation, teaching them to see money as a tool for good. Personal connection. Actively engage in the causes you support, creating an emotional and spiritual bond with your legacy. Philosophical and spiritual reflection. The connection between spirituality and prosperity becomes clear when we understand that money, in its essence, is an extension of our energy. How we use it reflects our worldview and our intention to contribute to it. Creating a legacy of abundance is not just an altruistic act, but a way to ensure that our resources continue to generate positive impact even after we are gone. The parable of the Good Samaritan, Luke 10 verses 25 to 37, exemplifies how to use resources meaningfully. The Samaritan used his money to care for a wounded stranger, teaching that acts of generosity create deep human and spiritual connections. Money, when guided by positive intentions, becomes a bridge between the material and the spiritual. Using financial resources to promote values, create impact, and leave a legacy of generosity transforms money into an energy that transcends our existence, echoing as a force for change in the world. This chapter invites us to reflect. What are our intentions when dealing with money? And what kind of legacy do we want to leave for the future? The journey continues. We've reached the end of this journey, but transformation is just beginning. By exploring the connection between money, energy, and spirituality, you've taken the first step in aligning your financial life with a greater purpose. Now, it's time to apply what you've learned. facing limiting beliefs, cultivating resilience, and creating a positive impact in your life and the world around you. Remember, money, when used with intention and values, is not just a tool, but a bridge to prosperity and generosity. It is a reflection of who we are and what we want to build. Our invitation to you: reflect on your relationship with money. Take small daily actions to attract abundance and align your finances with your purpose. Share your journey, inspire others, and continue growing. Thank you for joining us and for trusting us to explore these themes together. If this content has added value to your life, like, share, and leave your thoughts. Your engagement is the energy that keeps this flow alive. Until next time, and remember, abundance begins within you. We wish prosperity, balance, and purpose with every step on your path.